In recent weeks, the UFO phenomenon has experienced an unprecedented wave of revelations, with military insiders, intelligence officials, and whistleblowers stepping forward in numbers not seen in decades. UFO researchers have described this period as one of the most significant in modern history, as new reports, leaked footage, and first-hand testimonies continue to emerge at an astonishing rate. A surprising new photo has just surfaced online, showing what appears to be a silver orb-like object that has allegedly crashed in Brazil. The image, uploaded anonymously just a few hours ago, has already gained significant attention, with thousands of people sharing, discussing, and analyzing it. The object appears to be highly reflective and metallic, possessing a near-perfect spherical shape. What makes this sighting particularly remarkable is that the orb does not resemble any known aircraft or conventional debris, leading many to believe that this could be one of the clearest images of a crashed UFO ever recorded. As the photograph continues to spread across social media platforms, people are eager to learn more about where exactly in Brazil this crash took place, whether authorities have responded to the scene, and if any eyewitnesses have come forward with additional details. Given the secrecy and skepticism that often surround UFO reports, many are worried that if this is a genuine extraterrestrial object, officials may quickly remove the evidence before the public can learn the truth. The footage itself is remarkably clear, which has only fueled speculation that this could be an important piece of physical UFO evidence. Unlike the typical grainy or out-of-focus images that have long been associated with UFO sightings, this one appears well lit and in high definition. The metallic surface of the orb reflects its surroundings, making it appear almost otherworldly in design and material composition. There are no visible markings, propulsion systems, or seams, something that contrasts starkly with human-made technology. Many users online are already saying that this is some of the clearest evidence we have of a downed UFO. This one comes in the age of the internet, where information spreads rapidly and can no longer be so easily suppressed. While there are those who remain skeptical, others insist that this could be one of the most compelling pieces of evidence in modern UFO research. Eyewitness accounts are still being gathered, and as of now, no official statements have been made by Brazilian authorities regarding the crash. Some are speculating whether local government agencies or military officials have already moved in to secure the site, while others fear that if this is a genuine non-human craft, efforts to conceal its existence will be swift and thorough. There have already been reports that some people attempting to visit the alleged crash site have been met with roadblocks or an increased security presence, but these claims remain unverified. One of the most intriguing aspects of this object is its shape and construction. The perfectly spherical form is not something commonly seen in traditional aerospace design. While certain experimental drones and balloons share similar appearances, none have exhibited the seamless metallic construction that this object seems to possess. If this is indeed a crashed craft, then the question remains, where did it come from? Scientists and UFO researchers are already discussing the potential implications of this sighting. If this silver orb is a genuine unidentified flying object of extraterrestrial origin, it could provide critical insights into non-human technology, propulsion systems, and materials that defy conventional understanding. Some theorists believe that these types of orbs could be reconnaissance probes sent to observe Earth without direct intervention. Others suggest that they may operate on an advanced form of physics, possibly utilizing gravitational or electromagnetic fields for propulsion. In recent years, governments around the world have slowly begun acknowledging the reality of UFOs, with the United States Department of Defense releasing several reports on unexplained aerial phenomena. Many of these UAPs share characteristics similar to this newly discovered orb in Brazil, such as the ability to move at extreme speeds, perform maneuvers beyond human capability, and operate without any visible propulsion system. This latest crash may be a rare instance where one of these objects has been forced down, allowing the public to examine it before official agencies intervene. As the world waits for more updates, speculation continues to grow. Some believe that the anonymous individual who uploaded the image may have additional footage or images that they have yet to release. If that is the case, there is a strong possibility that they are either being pressured into silence or planning to strategically release more evidence over time. In the past, whistleblowers who have attempted to share information about UFO crashes have faced significant risks, leading some to worry that this mystery uploader may soon disappear without a trace. Despite the uncertainties, the sheer level of interest in this crash suggests that people are no longer willing to accept dismissals or vague explanations when it comes to UFO sightings. The world is demanding answers, and if this silver orb truly is a recovered craft from beyond our understanding, the implications could be profound. The mysterious crashed silver orb in Brazil has sparked intrigue and led many UFO researchers to ask questions, not only because of its unusual shape and seamless metallic structure, but also because it matches the descriptions of silver orb-shaped UFOs that have been sighted across the world for decades. These objects have been reported in various locations, including above military bases, often exhibiting characteristics that defy conventional understanding of physics and aerodynamics. The fact that this newly discovered crashed orb shares so many similarities with these previous sightings suggests that these objects may be part of a larger phenomenon that has yet to be fully understood. One of the most striking features of these silver orbs is their lack of a visible propulsion system. Unlike conventional aircraft, drones, or even the most advanced experimental aerospace technology, these objects do not have wings, exhaust trails, or any obvious means of lift or thrust. Yet, they have been consistently observed performing maneuvers that defy gravity, hovering motionlessly before accelerating at extreme speeds, and even engaging in intelligent, responsive movement when pursued by military aircraft. These characteristics have led many to speculate that these objects may be operating on an entirely different principle of physics, one that is unknown to human technology. The crashed orb in Brazil is particularly important because, for the first time, there is potential physical evidence of these mysterious aerial objects. While countless eyewitness accounts and even government-released footage have documented these silver orbs in the sky, no publicly available, verifiable crash has ever been confirmed, until now. If this object is indeed one of the same types of UFOs that have been seen above military installations and active conflict zones, then it represents a rare opportunity for researchers to study its materials, structure, and possible propulsion mechanisms. Reports of silver orbs have been made by military pilots, commercial airline captains, and trained radar operators, often in highly sensitive airspace. Some of the most well-documented cases include encounters over US military bases, nuclear weapons storage facilities, and restricted zones where unauthorized aircraft should not be able to operate. These incidents have been taken so seriously that multiple government agencies, including the US Department of Defense and intelligence branches, have conducted classified investigations into their origin and purpose. One of the most widely recognized silver orb sightings occurred when US Navy pilots reported seeing similar metallic, featureless spheres maneuvering at impossible speeds during training exercises. These orbs were able to hover effortlessly against strong winds, perform instant acceleration and deceleration, and even appear to interact with other aircraft. Similar sightings have been reported by the Pentagon's UAP task force, which has acknowledged that these objects exhibit technology far beyond known human capabilities. The fact that the crashed orb in Brazil mirrors these earlier sightings raises a number of crucial questions. If these orbs have been seen consistently across the globe and near highly classified military sites, what exactly are they doing here? Are they monitoring human activity, gathering data, or perhaps even interacting with specific environments in ways we do not yet understand? The lack of an identifiable propulsion system suggests that they do not rely on conventional aerodynamics, but instead might operate on some form of anti-gravitational or electromagnetic propulsion technology. The scientific community has long been divided on how to approach UFOs, largely due to the stigma that has surrounded the subject for decades. However, with increased government transparency and the declassification of multiple UFO-related reports, more scientists and engineers are beginning to consider the possibility that these objects could represent a form of intelligence beyond our understanding. If the crashed orb in Brazil can be properly studied before being removed or hidden by authorities, it could offer groundbreaking insights into non-human technology and the physics that govern these unidentified craft. The material composition of these orbs is another aspect that has long intrigued researchers. Witnesses have often described these objects as highly reflective, appearing as polished metallic spheres that emit no sound or visible light sources. The crashed orb in Brazil reportedly shares this same metallic sheen, which raises the possibility that it is composed of an unknown or highly advanced alloy. If materials from the wreckage can be analyzed, they could provide evidence that these objects are not of earthly origin, or at the very least, that they utilize engineering principles far beyond our current capabilities. The global consistency of these sightings is another crucial factor to consider. Silver orbs have been seen in North America, Europe, South America, Asia, and even over remote oceanic regions, often displaying the same behavior regardless of location. If this is part of a coordinated and widespread presence of unknown objects, then the implications are far-reaching. It suggests that whoever or whatever is responsible for these orbs has a global reach and a sustained interest in monitoring specific locations. One of the greatest concerns among military officials is the presence of these objects over nuclear weapons facilities. There have been multiple reports of UFOs hovering over nuclear missile silos and even allegedly interfering with the control systems of these weapons. If the crashed orb in Brazil is part of this same group of objects, then it may have been carrying out reconnaissance or a similar type of data collection before experiencing failure and crashing. This would suggest that these objects are not just randomly appearing, but are instead strategically placed and possibly engaging in advanced surveillance missions. With the discovery of this orb, the world now has a rare chance to investigate one of these objects up close. Whether this opportunity will be taken seriously or quickly swept under the rug by authorities remains to be seen.